Why? Why? Turn 10? Come on. We know you had the ability to give us a little bit more than that. I mean, think about it. Think about how many cars and tracks were in Forza 3. Think about how many cars and tracks were in Forza 4. Now, think about how many cars and tracks are in Forza 5. On a new console, no less. A next generation console. Now, before I get too far into this, Slaptrain and Aero HD have already given their opinions on this issue. I'll put their links in the description below to their videos so you can hear their opinions. And I agree with pretty much most of their opinions, so if you guys, again, want to check out their opinions, it'll be down there in the description box. But I don't even know, guys. I feel like Forza 5, from what I've seen now, I feel like it was almost developed by, not by Turn 10, but by the Xbox One marketing department. It doesn't have, or at least doesn't seem to have, because we haven't played it yet, it doesn't seem to have the core gameplay mechanics that Forza not gameplay mechanics, sorry. When I say gameplay mechanics, I didn't mean gameplay mechanics, because the gameplay mechanics are there. From what I've heard, the gameplay is great, the gameplay mechanics are there. But as a series, this far into the forefront of simulation racing, we expect cars, we expect tracks, and just because Microsoft wants to shove the freaking Forza Vista and Drivatar and cloud crap down everybody's throats doesn't mean, oh my god, let me just rephrase, it doesn't need to be like that. And I feel like Microsoft just feels like, okay, we have this new technology, we need to take a series like this and shove it down everybody's throats because they don't really know what they want. We want to push this and we don't care because it's going to sell. Well, not necessarily. Not necessarily is it just automatically going to sell. I mean, think about it this way. The reason why Forza has been a very competitive series until now is because of its car roster, because of its track list, and because of its gameplay. And also because Forza is simple, or has been until now. It hasn't been plagued by all of these new things that apparently are considered more important now just because we have new hardware. I mean, the reason why, cars and tracks were cut is obviously because of graphics. That's the only reason why, is just so they could focus on the graphics. Now, graphics, I mean, yeah, they're important, but are they really important enough to the point where you have to take stuff out of the game in order to make the graphics slightly better? I mean, Forza 5, I would have been totally cool with graphics slightly improved over Forza 4 with a ton more cars and a ton more tracks, and Forza Vista, Auto Vista, whatever you want to call it, is cool, but you don't need it. It's not, it's not actually part of the racing simulation experience. And it's funny how they keep saying that, they talk about this Drivatar thing as being, this wildly revolutionary new concept, and it isn't really. They talk about being this wildly revolutionary new concept, whereas for the past few years, Need for Speed has had autolog. Need for Speed has had autolog, which is a very similar system for the past few years. Now, granted, autolog doesn't run in the cloud, and it doesn't have all the supposed features that Drivatar is going to have, but the concept is there. So it's I feel like these new concepts have been blown way out of proportion, and they're only being focused on instead of what actually needs to be focused on, which is cars, tracks, and gameplay. And yes, graphics are important, but in a list of priorities in a game, you have your list of priorities, right? If I was making a racing game, I would put gameplay a notch above graphics, because if you think about it, you can have the prettiest game in the world, but if it doesn't play, then what is it? Is it really worth it? So I'm still going to be getting Forza 5. I'm still going to be doing videos of Forza 5 to see how it is, but I don't know. It seems like there's something not exactly, I don't know, something that's not exactly right going on. It just it doesn't sit well with me, to be honest, about just the way that they've been, excuse me, presenting this game. It just, I don't know, something about it doesn't really sit right with me, and it did until, like, I mean, when I saw the new launch trailer, I was, crazy excited. I mean, you guys saw my launch trailer review. I was exploding with excitement over the game. And then the next day, I go on the Forza Motorsport website, and I see the final car list. Yeah. Less than half the size of Forza 4. Less than half. That is nowhere near enough. And do they plan to add all of those back in over time as DLC? Just recycling them from Horizon? I mean, each DLC pack for Forza 5 is going to have 10 cars in it. And I guarantee you that not all 10 of those cars are going to be all new. It's probably going to be pretty similar to the Horizon system, to be honest. But, I mean, like I said, I don't know. Nobody really knows. But something's just not sitting right. It's just not feeling right about that game. And don't get me wrong, I've still, like I said, still got my Xbox One pre-order coming in. Still got my Forza 5 pre-order coming in. I'll still be doing videos of it. I'll still be reviewing it. I'll still be actually showing you guys how it is. And I'll be able to actually show you guys if it's worth it, and if you actually want to pick it up, if it's worth your money, or if you should switch over to the other big racing simulator, which I'm actually considering. And you know what? I'm not gonna even mess around with the issue. I'm just gonna go ahead and say I have actually been considering picking up a PS3 for Gran Turismo 6, because I've been out of the Gran Turismo series since Gran Turismo 4, which was a long time ago, and I'd kind of like to get back into it. I mean, yeah, there are a lot of different versions of the same car in Gran Turismo, in the Gran Turismo franchise. I mean, over 1,000 cars in the game, I believe. And, that's going to mean you've got, if it means you have 4 or 5 different variants of, say, the Honda S2000, I don't know, is that really a bad thing that you're given that much choice? I don't know. It all depends on your opinions and what you guys think, what your opinions on that whole kind of thing are. But, and one more thing about Forza 5. Do not ever take away Fujimi Kaido. And when I saw that it was taken away, I don't know, I was really upset with that. I was honestly really upset, because I want to say more than 40% of my time in Forza 4 was spent on Fujimi Kaido, honestly. It really was, just drifting and drifting and drifting around Fujimi Kaido. Drifting, taking pictures, making montages, just having fun with friends on Fujimi Kaido. And I can't believe that they took that out of the game. I mean, if they're like, if like a couple of months down the line, they're like, hey, we'll give you Fujimi Kaido back for $10. I mean, it's just not something that should happen with a launch title on a brand new console. And I mean, if this is like an indicator of where the Xbox One is going, then I don't know. I don't know what it could, where this is going to go. And like I said, Still got, Forza 5 on the way, and I'll be showing it to you guys, be playing it for you guys. But I can't wait to see for myself what this game is like, because now all of a sudden, like, it was all positive until all of a sudden all this negative information came up. I really want to play the game actually more than ever now, because I want to see what it's actually like. And see, maybe the graphics do make up for it. Maybe, you know, maybe what they've done works. Let's just say maybe it works. And I'm going to test it out. I actually can't wait to test it out. But I'm still pretty mad about Fujimi Kaido being gone. So if you guys enjoyed this little video slash rant, I don't normally do rants. I don't like to do rants. I like to keep my channel really positive. I'm a pretty positive person. So, but when an issue like this comes up, generally, I feel like it's something that needs to be discussed. So if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to like it and give me your opinions on this in the comment section below, your opinions on this whole issue. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one.